Okay. Then, as we were talking with Kai, this is the project that you are using for your internship, right? And today we will just see the project where we will see what we can test or everything. We need to install React testing library. That is the one that we accepted yesterday when we were talking. And we will install yarn dev because as I can see, you are using yarn here. When you install it here in your terminal, you will just see like a testing. Oh, testing. Okay, let me see. I suppose that it has to appear here in general. There's a conflict. Okay. Oh, look what a nice thing. Do you know what is the inconvenience? We cannot install it because we are using React 15.
Oh, is it React 15, not 17 even?
If I am not mistaken, here is saying 15. Let me just see. Because as I can see here, Resolve incompatible with the version React 15. There is something that is saying React 15 somewhere. Let me just go here. We will look for that information because here is saying that we have something prototypes, blah, 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 blah. Merge conflict detected in Yandex and successfully merged. Especially in order to avoid resolution caused by single log file to clear this warning. Remove, okay, package.log. Okay. Then we go and we say packet.log. We delete this guy and we install again. Let's see what's going on. For incompatible model, this one. React 17.2 is incompatible with this one.
So is it long to update the React version?
No, just give me 1 second. We will see. We'll see. Okay. 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 It's a here React library testing. Okay. React testing library is something so React. You will need to install together testing library DOM. Here it is. Testing library React. Okay. The problem is you select the same library library. Okay, let me see npm react testing library. Maybe we can use in this case an oldish version. That is not a problem. Uh, maybe 1 year ago. Maybe this one we use. Let's say maybe well, it's not a big thing. I don't see we will have many problems. Okay. You see, yarn install. Install or a yarn add. Okay, we can install the oldish version. Okay, yes, I am, no problem. All is okay. What you say, yarn,
14. But
yarn
what was the current version of this library?
15.
15, okay.
It's not, I don't see like there are a lot of changes, honestly. I don't think it's a lot of stuff.
Oh, we have
Or
in our repo, so Mario, we have React 17, right? React version 17.
yeah.
And we were trying to RTL 15, but which is not installed, right? It's not.
Yeah, it doesn't support the version that is deployed with everything in this case.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that's a React. So we have React 15 instead of.
Testing library React, okay. Okay. Here we installing the version. Okay. I think like that will be make the okay. React 18 we need it. That is React 18.
Oh, 13 plus requires 18.
But I think like we have 18. We can just see here. Let me see.
17.
React. We have 17 and we need 18. And I am not sure if we that will even. It was a little bit luck that we were able to install in this case. And we have this version 12 plus 1. The 16 is the new version. Look, I mean, 2 version more than the one that I have. And this one needs for the version 16, you need these two. DOM 16. Well, the thing is like the React 17 doesn't support what the latest version of React testing library.
Mhm.
I don't think like it will be a lot of changes, being honest. Okay. Then I think it's absolutely fine if we continue using that version. If something is not working, then we will just see it on the way. Okay.
Okay, now you installed 14, right?
Yes, I installed 14. I added
It
it to
worked.
the
It worked.
yeah.
It didn't fail.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Inconvenient, we didn't have much option. Then let me see what we will add. Okay. Dependencies. Build test. Okay. Here I think like we will need to change a little bit. That okay, let me see. I think like we will need to. I think like we need to say like this. It will not be Krakow. Will not be Krakow. I don't know what is that one. We will just React scripts test. I think that one will make the. Okay, give me 1 minute, please. Okay,
Yeah,
I will return.
yeah, sure.
Okay. Now we will just update this React testing that you have here. Okay, and we save it. And let's see here, let's say we are using in this case yarn test. And here we are running the test. It is working. Then we don't have any problem. We press A and no test found. All cool. Okay, it's already configured.
Okay, I need to change my, what is that, scripts, right? Go.
Yes, in your script, and because you are using this thing called Craco, I don't know what it is. But
Yeah. Is it in package JSON? Okay.
yes, it's in the package JSON. Every configuration that you want to do here, it has to be with the package JSON.
It's just deleting test and then React scripts. Do we need to do this environment thing? No?
No. Just this line you change, and that's all. You remove everything that you was over there, like
Yep, I did.
yeah, everything. And the only thing that you have to change it here and just add, you say, hey, React dash script test.
Oh, now it's a yarn test, right?
Yeah, and then you can just press in this case yarn test, and it will give you in this case different option. The majority of time you just only have to read it, right? Press A to run all the tests. A. There are no.
Failed with exit code 127. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. I saved React. Oh, typo. Reacts. Let me do it again. Yarn test. Okay, it's working. Yeah, it was just typo.
Woohoo, it's working. The technology is not eating us. We are cool. Hey, you are a tester. Have to. Yeah. Then it's already connected. It's already connected. Now we'll have to start looking what we are going to test. There are two flavors here. We can just test the components that we can. Let's look for a component that we can test. We have everything not tested.
You can go inside the main app. So first app, and main, and it's long. App again, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
again, main.
Yeah, app, main apps.
Okay, apps, main.
Apps now, inside the main.
Apps.
And yeah, we have this here, vehicles, dashboard.
Okay, let's see.
On these vehicles, yeah.
Okay. Here there is nothing. This is just it. This has these vehicles. Okay, first we will try to do something simple.
First we can you can take a look on this so vehicles list which was in this.
Okay.
Yes, vehicle. React tables.
Okay. When we are testing, there are a couple of things that we need to do it. That I have something that is testing doesn't mean that I have access to everything. For example, here you are using in this case the selector, but I want to start with something quite simpler than because here I have to mock these hooks, right? Because these hooks are arriving from somewhere. You are saying select vehicles is arriving from your Redux. Then we also have to hook it. We also have to mock it in order to have access to that information that you have over there. Let's look for something simpler at the beginning and we will increase it. Yeah, in our, but we will try in this case to go over it. Just memo. My God.
Or you can go to dashboard,
Uh-huh.
upper folder. So dashboard also.
Okay,
It's something.
okay, okay. We have these selectors and everything that has to be with selector, we have to, or where you have used. This one, config, header, use styles. This is okay. Page layout, selector. Here we have authorization. I mean, like, if I don't have I have to mock up the authorization in order to not to show it. Home tab, use selector, select widget. Oh, select widgets. Widget A, widget 9, widget something. Here we have the different widgets. Okay, use stay. Okay, K of object is arriving from widget. I think this is a very good that we can do it. This widget some fine because basically this widget is arriving. This widget one is arriving with one object, and from this object is getting, in this case, we are getting the keys, and from these keys is taking the first one, and that is the range and what we are having over there, right? And here, okay, we will just need handler range change that is coming from e target value, the e handler change. That is the change, that is the event that is taken it. Okay, I think set current range. I think like this is a very good component to start. Someone know what this component does?
Widget one.
Yeah.
I think it's just showing up the vehicle information.
Okay.
Getting the information from widget slice 1-4, it was changed to that.
Okay. But I think like this component we can mock it for one reason. I don't have any access to there are different type of testing. There are unit testing that the majority of people think like they are testing the function. It's not, we test component, we don't test function. There are integration tests. Integration tests will be the one that we will do in later, that we will have to mock also the Redux. Okay, so we'll have to see. Okay, but let's start in this case trying to this. In order to create the test, the first thing that we will do is we will add another folder or another file. The file will call it widget dot spec dot js, and that it is. That is, and if you see it here, I am having that is a test. Just spec.js. And then you will just having the same name that you are having here. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy that we are doing here. After doing the first one, I will just ask you to go to the next one. The component here is called widget one and it's memoized. I don't know why, but whatever. It's not my business if it's memoized or not. Then we import something in this case. Okay, something in this case. And what we will import is the component. Okay, we will import the component widget one from the widget. Okay, cool. Then after we did that, we need to import a couple of things. We will import, some stuff from React testing. I'm sorry, testing. Okay, or in this case, it's a React testing library. Let me see. React testing library, React. That is. And what we are going to, there is something called render. And I think with render will be more than enough that we have. Okay, here we have it. And look, sweet. React DOM client front. We don't have here modulo React Pure, blah, blah, blah. We have one test and we are already fine. Here we have it widget spec something. And it's just saying that it's not finding anything. Okay, whatever. I don't want to be doing anything.
As soon as you spec, say spec.js, is it going to start expecting this is a test file, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to be running it. It's absolutely fine if you don't have anything right now. Then in the majority of time, you will have something, for example, let's go and see the documentation in order to get here. Here we have an example. And we write the test. And we just call it test. And we just say, hey, you know, I want a test. And the test is a function. Basically, it gets two parameters. Like for example, it should render, and then you will have a function. Could be an arrow function or could be anything that you want. Then you render, and we will be rendering, in this case, the component basically that you are having here. Did you see? Rendering, and we render that component. We render it. Till now, what is happening? React testing library is creating, in this case, is creating like a browser inside React render library and is running it. When I say render, it's like it's mounting this component in isolation. It's just taking this component and putting us outside. We have another component here called screen. Okay. And we can just say like, for example, screen dot, and we will have a lot of losses. One of these is the bug. At the bug. Then we have this information. Let me just go here and run my test. And it's saying in this case it failed. React DOM. Why React DOM? Okay, this is an stack. This is related not with what we are doing. This is another kind of error. Maybe it's related like a okay. Okay, I think I need to install the React testing DOM. Just let me just copy. Yarn install. It's other way. Okay. It's very possible that I am missing this React testing DOM. Okay. Let me just see what's going on. Cannot find model client for the asset the pure. Let me see. Maybe let me just reinstall with a new version. This one, let's see, supported and yarn add. Nope, it doesn't support it. I need to, but if I install the new version of React testing library, it doesn't support, I need to have version 18, but if I add version 18, the project will not work. One, yeah, let me see, because this is a month 14, maybe support 15. Let me try to see if it support the 15.
Yeah, or maybe we can just grab different React 18 project.
Yeah, this project is good because we have a lot of component.
Yeah, but because this is old version.
It's not old, it's just I don't know which version exactly. Okay. No, there's nothing compatible. I had to update.
18.
Yeah, and I have this one. They are incompatible. Just accept the 14. I have a problem. And my inconvenience is if I have a React version 18, no, if I use React 14, it's not need in this case React 20. It's not running in React 16. Do you have any other project that we could use? I'm sorry, any one of you, and I'm sorry that I cannot make it work.
Yeah, we can. I don't know.
Or we can just use a look for a project, right?
Yeah, we can. Any maybe to do kind of project.
Maybe I have something here.
Yeah, you have any project?
Mhm. I would like to have. Okay. This one is already even tested. Okay. I have this one, but I think it was showing testing. Yeah, let me see if I have something here. Oh, look, this is looking fine. At least something. I think like this may make the trick. Let me see what a React version do we have here. Oh, look, React 18. I think this is fine. Here you have the project. And then I can update my node maybe. I'm sorry, it's just. Testing.
Another big
Yeah.
question for me was how to update these React versions. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Is it possible to try to update this React version to 18 and update all the dependencies? Or
Mm,
it's
I don't see any inconvenience. I mean, like, we can give it a try fast and let's see what's going on.
no, not now. It's just a question. It's just a question, yeah, because yeah, we don't wanna so break anything here anyway, but and
No,
spend
but I can break it in my computer.
Okay. That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
here doesn't really matter, basically.
I tried to change it, but it didn't work just by
Uh,
changing it. It was something to Redux and some other updates.
oh, then, yeah. See?
And you need to change the file index.js file to this strict something version, different versions.
He's thinking that he's doing it. I didn't have any problem. Look, I have some warning, but
Okay, can you run?
no,
Yarn?
it will not run because young start. Yeah, it will not run because I don't have the password and all of those
Oh
things.
yeah, I gave you a password there. I sent.
No. I mean the environmental. This is somewhere connected, right? You have a database or something.
No, we don't have. It's just
You don't have something like a Firebase or something connected?
yeah, we have Firebase.
And then this one it will not connect it.
Yeah, but it's open to read for anybody, but without any authentication to Firebase.
Yeah, but I think I doubt it. Some information I have to add. Let me just. Oh, it competed normally and I close it.
Yeah, okay, okay, it compiled successfully. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that the one telling you that.
If it's so easy, then we would update it.
Let's see here. It's over there. It's
Yeah,
fine.
oh, yeah.
No, but this is the Firebase database. It doesn't find, but this is nothing to do with React. The project running pretty well.
Um,
Mhm.
Thanks.
The project is fine. Let me try to install. Yeah, the project is fine. What is not finding here is the instance to the component. It's saying like a Firebase data error can determine the path database URL. I don't know what is that information. This is the configuration that we have. Nothing to do with the
Okay,
project.
check.
Oh, let me just see here. Okay. Okay. Node. Let's update node. Okay, let me see. Okay. I see. Okay. 1 second. Okay.
Firebase. I didn't add anybody to Firebase. Just everybody cloned it and just running on their.
No, no. You have to add some information.
What kind of?
The code that you get it from,
Oh, got it. That
yeah,
so no API key. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to. I got it. Yeah, you need to the local environment. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that file. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can share it with you right now, so you can add it to your environment file.
Mm-hmm. Let me just see here.
Send it to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can try to copy and your local environment file and let's see.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Okay, let me first, I will have to update npm. First, I have to update npm. Oh, you are not showing you what I am doing, right? Okay, first, let me just go show it because I need to update a couple of things. This what you are seeing right now that I am suffering is what I am suffering all the time. That is happening. I will update my brew in order to update. Then I will update node. Oh, look, fatal error.
So what kind of Node 18? Are you using? Is it switched to 18?
Yeah, I want to update right now my unsupported Mac version. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay, I think I can just use this one. Okay, no, I cannot use it. Unsupported Engage, computer version Node npm 10 or version npm. Okay,
What are
let
you trying
me. I need to update in this case Node. I mean, do you remember that I used to have the version 16 right now?
Oh,
Mhm.
got it. For the different
Yeah,
projects, you need to get different nodes, right?
yeah. I
Um,
mean this and uh
all this environment.
sorry, my friend. This is what happened with this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, installing that this doesn't work in your node version. Please report a bug. Okay. Not dash version. I still have the 16. Um,
You need to install NVM, brew NVM, something like that.
yeah, I am trying to add it with brew. Dash completion cleaner repository. Okay. I wish to start the version. Okay. npm use system first. Okay. 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 npm on this. Yeah. Okay. Here we close it and we open a new terminal. And we try to install this guy here. npm doesn't support. Okay. Okay, actual npm. Okay, then we need to. Okay, let's say it here. Update node version Mac. Okay, I hope I remember this one. Sudo clean. Okay. Okay, at least I remember my password.
So Mario, the React version, which version did you change? Just 18.00?
Yeah, 1800.
Try.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, and okay, it's installing. Okay. Okay, we have version 20. How? Stack Overflow, as always. Sometimes Stack Overflow, let me see here what I have it. And not that version. 20. Then let's try to run it. Let's see what's going on. Maybe the project will not even run. Yeah, start. Woohoo, it's not working because the project doesn't work with the version 20 of React. There it is. Yeah, it's exactly that. It's not running. Ah, thank you, Kai, for all the information here. Okay. Let's say here, internal error, package not exported, package should recognize that there is an error. Post parsed, not 2020 XY for documentation in this. Open. Okay. And it's saying this one. Okay. Yeah, because right now, if I trust, for example, to add this one they have to be installed. Is installed. Then you can select it between having a project running or a project that you can test. And for example, now, if I try to say yarn test, it failed, but it's because there is we don't have any error, any information over here, but the tests are running.
In which node version?
In the version 20, okay, look,
In 20.
what is discovered is this. The project needs React, need Node 16, need Node 16 to run. You can update it. You can update the project to React 18. Not a problem. It will work. But in order to use a React testing library, you need Node 20. If you update to Node 20, React testing library works, but the project doesn't work.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, but it's because of how the project had been developed itself. I mean, maybe it was for another library to be tested. Yeah, we can even try to update it to React 20, but for example, we can even try to run this inconvenient. For example, we take the error, we look for it.
In this, for example, Mario, how we can migrate from Node 16, for example, to the newer version of Node? How we can migrate this project?
As we are doing here, look, for example, here they are saying uninstall everything, uninstall React and React DOM and install it next. again. Okay, let's go and see what's going on. Yarn on is remove, I think is right. Remove. Okay, I am removing. And it will try to, and we will install it again. We uninstall it everything. Then we install it. Let's see what React we have it here. We have React 18. This is what we have. The npm install. They're saying that we have the version 18 something something. And here they are having different version. Okay. Let me just go and find this guy. Look, this version here and this version here and this version here. And let's see. I will just install it again. For all legacy. Okay. Okay. Then they are saying that I had to do it. I will force it. And right now it will just update it by force. I am taking a big risk here. And here we will see something. It's trying to update everything, Google Maps, DOM, everything. I see, maybe more. Hey, yes, my life is like that, as boring as you may think. I hate this migration stuff. Like a very complicated.
Who usually deals with this?
Sometimes I have to do it sometimes. I mean, everybody deal with that. I just don't like to do it. Everybody, and we don't have dependencies that old. Okay, we look, for example, here they are saying that this plugin is no longer maintainable. I mean, we have seen like maybe they are already too old. Look, RimRaf version PR are no longer supported. Okay. They are saying that we have some inconvenience. Okay, let's say yarn star. Let's see what's going on. We have okay. It's not okay. We just said dependencies. Okay. Okay. This is dependencies. No, but I cannot go with this. Okay, legacy code. Maybe we can go with this. Opens legacy code in the star in the scripts. We go to the scripts.
For testing?
Yeah, no, here. The one that is not running is, I'm trying to update it. Nope. Postchrome. Ah. way I'm trying to get npm is yarn install. Okay, yarn
Yeah. Oh,
star yarn update. Okay, no. And then let me just go here. Yarn install force.
or maybe
Uh,
second, what was it? Second option instead of force? No legacy something.
uh, no, they are saying fetching for commodity cache. Says, okay, let me just see. Okay, the inconvenience is this lock. Let me just remove it. No. It's saying incompatible React 15. There is something that is called React 15.
It says a yarn cache clean to fix the problem.
Yarn lock. Ah, yarn lock. Continue here. Let me just delete this guy. Ursarina saying like, what a crazy thing these guys are doing that cannot just install something over there. And the answer is no. I feel like you have a quite a good problems trying to install the first side this project, right?
Yeah, we had some problems when we first did this. Yeah, installing this Node version, but at least it's working now. That's why we are not touching anything, not to do any updates on the versions.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I also, yeah, if it's working, don't touch it, right?
Yeah, yeah, don't break.
Don't break it,
Yeah,
yeah.
we spend a lot of time on this stuff.
Mhm.
So in this case, in companies, somebody should be responsible to keep up, to take care that and update all these different dependencies.
Most of the time, what is happening is we have a Git action that is checking if there are updated or everything that we have it, and those updates are downloaded all the time is showing up. Not like this that basically the whole project need to be updated. Uh, Usually you have one or two dependencies that need to be outdated, not so many.
Yeah,
And we
because
barely,
yeah, because this project was created a long time ago and not updated, of course, right?
it was, yeah, it was not a thing. Okay, let's see if this thing is going to run. If it doesn't run, let's look for something else because oh, it's running! It's running! It's running! It's running! It's running with the new version. It's running.
Yeah, let's wait and keep our fingers crossed. One of your dependencies important.
Okay, so far it's looking okay.
Yeah, like you're launching a rocket.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little long time.
It doesn't matter. If it's wrong, we can say, oh, we updated to React 18 with this. We saw. Yeah, it's working. It's working. It's not needed to.
Yeah, that's all.
It will not. Okay. One question. Where are all I have to add it here, right?
Yeah, you need to add there. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just copy. Maybe it will. Because right now it's trying to log in.
Oh, you need to create that end dot local and put it there.
Where I need it here? How
Uh,
it has to
so in next to dot end dot and dot local
dot m
and
dot log
local.
like this, right?
Yes, and you can.
Okay, and I add this one.
Yep.
Okay, now let me stop it here
Yeah.
and let's see if this is right. It's like this, right? M dot local is that, and what do you have in the M? Just that, nothing more, right?
Yes. Yeah, because
Okay.
we had that end local, not in git ignore.
It's working.
And can you log in then with that?
Yeah. I am happy. I am happy that this is working.
It's good. Yeah, I send it to you.
Yeah,
Test
yeah.
that test there with login with that one.
And the password is test1234, right? I think it's going to log in. I'm not sure how fast it is this thing, but I don't see a reason why it will not have to log in.
It should.
Yeah, it's working.
log
It's
in.
working.
Done.
Okay. Okay, cool. It took us a while, but two things happened. We have React 18. We have React 18 now. And we have Node version now is ready.
Which?
Node, I have the 20 version.
Oh, and it worked.
Yes, I have the version 20, and I have in this case React.
Library.
No, React 18.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Then,
It
so
took a while.
how you did it? So you first you installed it as Node, right?
Okay,
You need to give
okay.
instructions now.
Okay, let's write the information what I did in order to okay. Let's say I think like something like this. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't even know where I Django videos Dockers. Okay, that's something like first update node to version 20. Then update npm. Then remove React and React DOM. Then update, then install again, then delete the
Yarn lock.
yarn lock,
Yarn.
the yarn lock. Then yarn install, and I use as force to force update.
Ah,
Yeah. Then all cool. Just that. I
okay,
said it was
okay, yeah, I need to try this. Myself.
okay. And then we have our project working with React 20.
Okay, so and now it means we can use testing React testing library.
Yeah, we can use the React testing library. We say, I mean, in general, I will not see any inconvenience. Why we would have inconvenience
It's working here.
to,
Opening, yeah, it should work.
yeah, I don't see a reason why not. Ah, honestly, I feel excited with this. I was not
Cool.
expected to work.
That's great. It's working, yeah.
Okay. Then we will just stop it. Right? Then we can just stop this and stop this and stop this. npm. 1 second, I'm going to use this. Okay.
Hi,
Then now
what we're
that
trying to do.
we update the project to React 20
You
and with React 18.
I was a little bit late.
It's okay.
Okay.
What we did is now the project is using not version 20, and
Oh,
we are using React 18.
hmm. How we did it overall? Just oh, you made some changes. Okay.
No, I didn't make many changes.
Oh, just
If
updated the package JSON, and because there was some conflicts between the packages as a
yes, and it was very simple, the solution. Would
oh
you I sent you the thing, like what we did is we delete the yarn lock, and then
oh
we make a yarn lock installed by force. But first we updated to version 20, Node version 20, then we updated our npm, then we removed React completely
oh
from the
got it.
package. We removed React and React DOM. Then we install it again, React and
Oh
React DOM, the last version. Then we deleted the yarn lock. Then we install it again, the yarn lock by force, and it worked.
okay. Yarn lock, what is it for? I didn't get
It's
it. Yeah.
basic.
Package lock, right?
Okay. It's the package lock, which version of from there they are working on. For example, here, let's say like
Oh,
from
I
where
got it.
exactly is downloading this one and what is
Oh,
the integrity key in order to
got it.
this version and this place we needed to download.
But it
That's
is after generated, right? Yarn lock.
yes, this is auto-generated. You don't do anything. Yeah, but it took us almost 1.5 hours to do it. But
Yeah,
now,
because it was because of the different version. So React testing library was not so working.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
got
I
it.
had to have an update the Node and React.
So I came at the right time.
yeah, and yeah, because you didn't see me suffering that it will not. But now the project is working without any inconvenience using
Did you
the
do the pull request maybe?
about what?
Oh,
No, I will not do a.
no. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do this. Just
Yeah.
but it's working. I mean, like you can do it later if you want it.
Yep.
But it was not that. And then after that, we installed in this case,
RTK, RTL.
yes, yeah. At the beginning, I was trying to use npm, and then I noticed that it's jar. Then we just installed jar.
Mm.
By the way, if you try to install it into your project, it will just tell you no. Why? Because you need the version 18 of the project in
Yeah.
order to be working.
And also Node.
No 20.
It's so crazy.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, but I just noticed I don't suck that much. I mean, like we did it. And then we have in this case jar test, right?
But why
And
didn't we just install the old version of RTL?
because
Or
it's
it
not
did-
running. Because the old version needs
Oh.
because this is the funny
Oh,
part.
deprecated.
Yes, but this is the funny part. Look, in order to RTK to work, we need
Mhm.
React 20. It doesn't work in less than that.
So,
Even the version, the last
but
version,
did it exist before? Yeah.
it's not that old. Or React testing library has like a 3 years or something like that. But the thing is like you have two options. And that is the thing. React testing library ask you minimum version 17
Oh,
of React.
and we had
Yes. At
16
the
or
very
something.
end, yeah. At the very end, you will have it like a two inconvenience, one or another one.
Oh, okay.
And and then the problem is like your project was not work. No, the React testing library needed okay, React testing library, the new version needed Node 20 to work. Okay,
Mhm.
we installed in version 14. The version 14, it was not compatible with your Node.
Yeah.
It was not compatible. Then we updated Node, and your project was not working because I don't know, some inconvenience that this project doesn't work if it was not version 16 of Node. Then we updated the React to support the version 20, and it's supposed that we are fine, ready to go now.
In this case, Mario, if we update to Node.js 20, so Nursultan, we need to update the environment in Netlify, right? So because in Netlify,
Yeah, if not, it will not run.
okay, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
absolutely.
maybe, yeah.
Then, because I don't have many components that we can use it, that they are in this case available, I am taking one of the simple components. One of the simple components in this case is the widget. The widget in this case gets some parameters. And in React testing library, as we were saying, I just need basically the render. When you pass the render from React testing library and you import the widget, and then you have the widget. What you need to pass into the widget, it will be this one. That is the widget. The widget, as I understood, is an object. It's an object. From the first element, we get the keys. The keys, I don't understand what we have it. And we take the first element and we add it inside the range. I don't know what it's doing in this case, but we just save it. And in this case, it's passing. I mean, because it's rendering. What we have to be expecting here is, in this case, is something, let's say like here, I will just have one H2. And call it in this case, for example, I don't know, Nur Sultan. No Sultan. Nur Sultan. I hope I wrote it well. The component is in this case be rendering. Then because the component is be rendering, we just have to assert it. And how we do that assertion? Well, we will just use in this case the word expect. spec, okay. And here, spec will be something. Okay, spec, and this spec will be something. The React testing library has another function that is called screen. Okay, now we say, we expect that the screen dot, and we just say it get whatever you want, get by text, for example, get by text. Usually in this get by text, you will find you can use regex or regex. Most of the time I would just say it like this.
Regex.
Yeah, I just say it like I just escape and look for the word no sultan and what I needed to here. Let me see, spec, and we'll say here to be in the document, to be in the document. And in general, that has to be what we have. And in this case, this is supposed to, they are saying to be in the document. Should be rendered, should be rendered. Okay, we have it. We render the application. Just-
Yeah, right?
Yes, it's saying like in this case, spec. Spec to be in the document is not spec to be in the document is not supposed to be it's not recognizing the word expect. Okay. We have a function, then we have the widgets enter here. Let me just go and we will just look at this. I think it's something I am not installing. And here it is. Testing library gestom. Okay, now it's over there. I just needed to import the gestom over there.
Okay, yeah, can you try to change it to drivers, for example, instead of Nur Sultan?
Oh, yeah. No, I can change it. I will add something that doesn't exist. Okay, drivers, you say, right? Like this.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
possible.
it should be
Now
there.
I say, and now I say drivers like this. Okay. It doesn't exist.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, in this way, right? So
Yeah.
active, how to test the drop, what is that? Drop downs to check, for example, it has in that widget 3 drop downs, for example, total, active, and inactive.
Let's see what we have here. There are one. As I see here, there is just one.
Where?
Just deselect, no? Let
Uh,
me see here. Let's see what we have it. This one doesn't exist. Then I know that this doesn't exist. And this is what is showing. Look, I have drivers. I have a paragraph. And here I have one select with the name current range.
That's inside select. So in case of select, how we can select? But no. So go dashboard.
Dashboard, which it is. It's here, right? Active.
Yeah.
Then
But if you click there, it's gonna be.
then total has to appear. Okay. Then we'll go and in this case, this one exists. Then we will select, in this case, one element by name, okay? Select. And just here, we have this one. This one is over here. What doesn't exist in this moment is total, right? Total doesn't exist. But what exists is active. Suppose that active it is.
Visible, right?
Yeah, suppose. Not sure. It is not. Look, active is in this case not. Mhm. Okay. I think.
Something to select.
Yeah. Let me just go here and
Yes.
let's then get that element. You know why it doesn't exist? Because I think here I had total, active, and inactive. If I'm not mistaken, you are passing it here. Let me just see it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let me just see it.
Coming with the data.
Yeah. Let me just see here. I just wanted to see if I am not lying to you.
Yeah, it is kind of something related to data. It's getting data and based on
Here it is. Option is active and exists. Then in this case, if I pass active, this is going to pass. Then what is happening here? I don't know your project. I am learning how it's going. Then when I don't understand that, this active, inactive, and total are the props that you are passing here, right? That is what is passing here. That means if you want to have more properties, like for example, total, and you will have another that is called total. That is what we have. Now we have two options. And suppose, if I am not mistaken, that total doesn't have to exist. It doesn't exist. Why? Because it's an option, right? It's not visible right now. It's not visible. Total is not in the document. If you see that right now, let's remove Nur Sultan, we love your name, it's so beautiful and everything, but I think we don't need it here. There's a lot of cache. One day it will appear. But what is happening is the widget is taking those values that we have here and here. We can just say not, if I'm not mistaken. And total. They're saying that there should render for multiple total. They are saying that if find multiple elements with their value. No. Let me see what is having here. There are different elements with the name total. Say active, total. Interesting.
this is which you're on the console, it's rendered, right? By this test.
Yeah, that is a rendering, you know. It's saying that it's finding too many elements with the name total when you have it here. and it's quite real because look, it's finding the value and it's finding the
Yeah, because you are sending it. Right?
And why in this case is working the first one is because it's active value. Okay, that is interesting. Then we I think like what we need to go is get, instead of doing this one, what we will do is let's add it into a constant. Cons, let's say a select, what is it? Range will be equals, what what do we have to say? I think that is a combo box, right? I think. I can assume that one is,
What do you mean combo box?
yeah, screen dot get by role, and I think that is a combo box. Okay. I hope that is true what I am having here, or that I was saying. Okay, let me just console log this one. Console log, select range. Let's see what we have here. And we have it here. This is the component. Then the component, it was in this case, the element was selected. Now, let me just see the value. The value. Oh, I see like a selected element, or we can take the value, if I'm not mistaken. Total. It's saying that the value of that combo box is total. Okay.
I think that's the first one. That's why it's getting the first.
Exactly. Yes. And it's because how the widget, right? Because it's taking the position 1. That is the second element that we were passing. In order to this thing to work, okay, yes, that is the value that we have. Now that we have the value, now we know that it's a combo box and we select it. Okay, we went, we got it, and we select it. Now let's change it. Then we just say we need to use something that is called fire event. Then then we fire that event. Okay, and let's do like this. Let's say that select thing, no, fire event dot change. I need to create an event change. The select range, we will just change it. And what are going to change? This is an object that we are getting it. And we will just say, okay, look, get the target. We know that this is just HTML, the target. And inside the target, I want you to change the value. And the value right now will be active. I am just creating a chain from the value between one and another one. And let's just console log these two values here and here. Look, the second value is, the value was total, and then I change it. Then, I just changing the value. Then I can just assert it and I say expect, and I am just using we use the very similar way to do it. And we just say, you know what? We expect that select range dot value to v to v to v to v, and here it will be total because it's how we center it, and then we change it. And what you are expecting here to be active. Oh, what is this? Nothing, I hope. Then this one has to make active, okay.
Oh.
It's saying that it's using it's because here, look.
Oh.
It's over there. And then I already discovered something. And you see here, it's very weird, but we are using what you are showing here, this active, total, inactive are the keys or the element that you are having. The keys or the element that you are having, that is why you are using this one. And the value, maybe the value is different. Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel very comfortable saying that it's doing what it's doing.
But in this case, when you're rendering without giving that some parameters in the widget, it didn't work.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because,
I think this is like this, you know.
yeah.
Now you understand what is happening. Active drivers, and this is 53. Basically, what are passing to the widget is it's a property number with a value.
Yeah.
This is exactly, and that is why we were not able to test this total because total appeared. I feel pretty sure if I do like this will be correct. Expect active not to be in the document. Let me see, maybe it failed. Yeah, it failed because, but it exists, look. It exists, just is hiding some way.
But in that case, you need to.
We can just do something different. What we can do is
Mario, when you're running, the active is selected by default, not the total.
yeah, but because here we are just passing in a different way. This is like you can just change it, this value here.
Mario, what does the fire event do? Fire event that change?
A fire event is just like a click or any kind of the event that the user can create.
Oh.
It's just that any kind of action that you can perform into the let's say into the browser. It's just a representation of the action of the user, like a click. For example, if you just say a fire event, and here you will have a change, click, copy, code, double click, drag in, all those drop. I mean, it's just a representation of everything that the user can perform into the screen, no more.
So what we're doing online 11, change, select range.
Select range?
Yeah, it's a total, right?
Is the Dropbox, is this one, is this element.
Oh.
With all the info. If we open this element, for example, and we go here, we have the select button. And
Mhm.
if you see it right now, you will have in this case, which one? Current range. And it's supposed here that one has to be selected. Most appear. Let me see. Is this one? Is this select option? Let me just pass it here. Inactive is not taken here, but in general, now the one that is selected is inactive, and you are just pass it between. And the only thing that I am doing is which one is active. Your widget has this state. This state is taking the current range, and for reason of the life, you are saying that it will be the first option of the element that you are passing. Here I have widget, that is this one that is arriving here. Then I am passing that prop. That prop has an object. Here is you are saying me, because I say object keys. Then from those object keys, you create basically one array, and from that array you get the first option. The first option go to the current range. The current range is the value that you have here. Then is active.
Oh, yeah.
The first
Yeah.
position that you are having. And when you are changing, in this case, when you are changing change the range. That is, get the value or the value or the target. Look, dot target dot value.
Mhm.
And this one is target value, the one that I am changing here.
But do we change the array first element?
No. They are, you have an array with 3 elements.
Yes.
When I am changing the value, then that value is the key. Because here you have an object. Then because you
Oh.
have an object, you are just getting the information from the from the value that you basically are arriving from widget, from the object here.
Set current key object. So where okay.
You can say it like this. Let's say it like when you have, let's
But
say,
why don't we assign a value as a like 30 or 50?
because this one is what you are seeing here, but the drop down has these values, the entrance that we have. But you can also validate those information that you have it. For example, here we can.
No, I mean for the set current change, you were setting the number, not the type.
Not specifically. Let me just go over here.
Set current or handle.
Look,
Yes.
keys. You are getting the keys.
Mm-hmm.
That the keys are the one that you are saying into that array. And from that array, you get one.
First.
The active. That is just a string. That is just a simple string that you are passing here, current range.
Oh.
And this case is active. Just a
Mhm.
string. What is happening here is that you are saying this one, look. Widget current
I
range
got it.
is the second value that you are having there.
So we're just setting the type, and then it takes the value from this type.
Exactly, from the object that you are passing
Yeah.
upstairs.
Okay. Now it's more clear.
I am happy for that.
So Mario, this widget spec file, is
Yeah.
it to be next to the original code file?
Yes, usually you can put it in another place,
Okay.
but it's better to have it next to each other.
It's for only for developers, right? And this file are going to GitHub? No.
Yes, it's going to GitHub because later you can have it into, for example, one CI, like a continuous integration that every time, the idea of the test is every time that you develop something new, all the test is giving you assurance that you are not breaking code. Like for example, you are changing something very far, but all the tests will run. And that's say this is more about the integrity that you have. Then you can say,
when you do that yarn test, it's gonna run all the spec files, right?
everything that you have in your project.
Everything inside this. Okay, inside.
Exactly. Exactly in this case. That is what we are having. Basically, with this test, you can even add more information. Here, just a right to your imagination. For example, when it's active, I can expect, for example, I can expect something like this. Let me say, I can expect 30 to be in the document, and I can expect 50 not to be in the document. Let's see. Oh, it's over here. Get 30. Total option. Drive 50. 50. It's because 50 is the first one that is taken, right? 50. And then in this case, 30. And the beginning will be 50 and then 30. Yeah, absolutely. Here we're saying get 30. But where is that 30? Maybe there is something here. Okay, they say unable to find an element. Yes, that is the idea. Because look, this is it doesn't find it. And that is what, but get by text is not a good one. Maybe we say find by text. Okay, find by text. And that will be different because I think this one, it will be okay. I'm not mistaken, no. Should render. Okay, let me remove this one. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Not exist document. It has to be a way to do it. After selecting the element, I just want to assert that that element is not existent. What we said?
What is the problem?
I want to assert that the number 30 doesn't exist, but I don't remember the get by text any. But I would like to find an element that doesn't exist. Okay, I think I am a little bit tired. Would you mind if we take like a 15-minute break and then we return? We are already in the,
Sure.
yeah, my brain is already feeling tired.
Not braining.
Yeah, my brain is not braining anymore. Let's see in 50 minutes and we continue with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy a break.
Okay. Then I think like you can practice going with the other widgets. Every widget tends to be the same as I see. They are very similar, right? They're very similar. I don't think it's needed in this case to I don't even understand why you have different. Maybe the widgets are quite different. That is make it uppercase something. You had to go and check it, right? It was a good example to go with the widget. I will upload this to my GitHub and you can download it from there in order to not to disturb your project. Is that okay? I hope yes. Just selector and it's saying that select widget and this select widget is the widget of the okay. I feel like there are no vehicles. I remember that there were some, right?
Excuse me, what was the question?
There are some vehicles, right? Yeah, there are vehicles. Ah, here they are. Vehicles all. Then we have the dashboard. I think with the dashboard you continue. With the vehicles we have here. And we have the vehicle list. And the vehicle list, we have dispatch, don't need it. Select vehicles, that is coming from the slides. In this case, select vehicles. Okay, I think like we could try to mock this one. I think it will make a little bit sense if we try to mock. In this case, what we will try to mock will be Redux, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, then let's try to go with this one. And let's add. As always, we just say vehicles list dot spec dot ts. Then we have the vehicle list, in this case that we are that we have it. Okay. Okay, fine. Then we have the vehicle list. The vehicle list get these vehicles. I really don't know what is doing this thing right now, but let's try to
Vehicles,
do it.
it's an array of the vehicles. Nothing
Okay.
more.
Okay, let's do something. Let's do it without vehicle right now. Okay, let's import. We will have to import a couple of things. First one, we'll import the testing library test. We already know that without this one is not working. I would like to make that imported in another way, but we go over here. And I feel like we will need some helper. If I'm not mistaken, it is called Redux mock store yarn. Redux mock store. A mock store for testing Redux and seeing action. I feel like we can use this one. As I'm telling you, I'm not using Redux mostly. Then that is not something that I am. But I remember using this one. Let's install it because I need to mock Redux. There you have. The majority of the time when you are doing something, you will mock the thing that you need. There is not another way. Then let's
some fake data.
exactly. What I will do is like this. Look, I will import this is called configure store. Look, we have it here, configure store, but I will get it from, in this case, Redux mock store. I will not take it for Redux has this configure store, right? If I'm not mistaken. It had this configure store. Here you have it. Configure store that is coming from Redux Toolkit. But what I am not testing Redux right now because I suppose that the Redux is working well. Then what I am testing is my component. And because it's better to isolate the component, I will use this helper that is Redux mock store. What the Redux mock store will do is simple. What it will do is isolate this, not to call it isolate. Let's say it in this case. Let me just show you better. Let's import here. And let's import in this case vehicles list. And we will import something. We will import something from a React testing library. I want the React. Over the React version of this guy. And what we are going to do here, I will get the render, the same that I was using last time. Then we just say test, the same style, the what you want to test, like I should render, for example, to render the list of cars, look, and then you have a function. I usually add an arrow function. We go and render, and we will in this case render, but this render will be a little bit different. You know why? Because I also will get something from Redux. Redux, in this case, Redux has one option in this case that is called provider. Provider from React Redux, right? In the render, the only thing that it will say it will contain the provider and it will get one store. Okay. We have in this case this provider, and in the middle of the provider, I will have this vehicle list. This store, I will create it here. And what I will do is const mock store will be equals to configure store and whatever you want to pass it. Right now I am just making one object and I am passing the element.
Do we need to connect our slices from the?
No, because this is the store that the test that I am doing basically is rendering. I am not taking in functionalities so far. First, I am going with the happy pace that, okay, what is happening in this case right now?
But how we gonna get the data from the vehicle slice?
I will mock it here inside.
Okay.
Make sense for you?
We're not getting real data, we're just mock data, right? To test
We
it.
are just mocking data just to see if the component is doing what is doing it. I mean, for the action,
Yeah.
like I will just
Dispatch
use
something.
end-to-end test. Yeah. I will just use end-to-end test, and I will use one real database in order to see if the slices are working. Ooh, okay. Ah, Thank you, Kai. You are sending me some information. One thing is, I really don't know how is the data. And that is giving me one inconvenience. Let me just go and go here and just see here. See? And as I said, get state is not a function. Okay. Store dot get state. That is it. Okay. Let me just go and okay. They are saying something that is get state. Okay, saying store dot get the state is not a function. Should render a list of car. When we are saying the store mock store. That is why we are supposed to get it here. How looks this object? I really don't know how this object look.
Do you know the provider? It should come from React Redux or from mock?
It has to arrive from the mock.
No, I mean provide. So your provider itself.
It's suppose that it will mock it completely. Suppose. Well, let me just understand in order to do it, okay? We have here, we have dispatch, we have the select vehicle. These are the vehicles that they are arriving so far. And the inconvenience is saying that the store get state is not okay, because middlewares is just passing the middleware that we are passing it here. Configure store from Redon Max, command require. Here is configure store, show all the middleware like so. Okay, here we have it. State. Okay, mock store get state store. Configure mock store by applying the middleware. Saying here. Okay, here is saying that get state is an object. This passing in this case one function. And this case get state. In okay, let me just try to let me just okay. The idea if this is that if I am not mistaken, and I hope I am not that mistaken in this case, is that here before render, I think like we have to say mock store dot get state mock store dot get state will be equals. We have to mock it with a function because we have it in this case, yes. Could be the possibility that we can just use yes dot function, and this one has to return something, right? Let me return just an empty object. No, it's still same. Ah, look. No, okay, then it worked. It worked like a yes. That's good. What we are doing here, I am mocking the store. A store get the state. It will remove it. It will remove it. We'll remove it. We say, hey, get the state doesn't exist. What I am doing is I am adding to the mock store the state and I am passing yes. Yes function is just a mocked function. It's nothing more that is arriving from yes. Now, here is saying, look, state, oh, thank you so much, Nur Sultan. Then they say, a state that it was supposed to be here, that's supposed to be here, they have to be something called, because this one, if I am not mistaken, this one has to return vehicle apps, and inside that one, there has to be these vehicles. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an object. This is an, in this
Array.
case, array, right?
Array
Let
of
me
the
see. Yes, and
the
then
object-
this is like
objects.
this. Yeah, and this is like this. I think this one will be suppose that we are arraying. Okay, it's not passive. Stay selector. Okay. Reading can no properties from undefined. Okay. Let me just.
Maybe
Uh-huh.
there should be a state, just function state in the parentheses and then, or I don't know.
You are saying that get a state, it will not, because it's a function basically. Let me, if I know, just give me one second. This is a function? Yes. Ah, this is never going to work. This is never going to work because I am never returning anything. Let me see here, an object, and here we have it. I think this one has to return. Okay. And here we have it. Look, what is happening here? It was right, but we are having one. I also have to, this hook, we will have to mock it too. That's a problem. Mock state is a function. This function is an arrow function. What happened if I do like this? What is returning?
It's
Undefined.
returning nothing.
Undefined.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we need to return the vehicle app.
Yes. Then there are two options. I can return something like this. Let me just take this one here. I can return, for example, here. Let me see. I can return something like this. And this it will be doing basically the same. It's still with errors, but look, what happened if I don't have this return that I have here? Then if I don't have this return here, I don't have anything to my state. Why? Because this is a returning just empty object. There are two options. Or I return it like this, or the other option is I create an automatic return from the arrow function. And in order to create that automatic return from the arrow function, I added into brackets. This is JavaScript. This is nothing like nothing extra. This is just JavaScript.
Which brackets did you add?
This one.
Just change from the curly braces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah, parentheses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we don't have it in this case.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we
Now,
need use selector.
yes. Now we have to
Out of setup.
mock a select. This is
I can send you some objects maybe.
okay, will be cool.
Copy object. One. Okay. Copy object. Copy object.
Which kind of object?
It's too much.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just use yes because
Yeah,
I don't.
I send you two
Okay.
objects.
Then let me just say yes, and I will say mock. Mock. And I'm sorry, guys. This is then I will have to mock something. And guess what? It will be Redux. Redux. And just mock is also what I am arriving here. And this one, let's not make the same mistake. It will just return something. And when I will do it, I will just add a just. I think like I will need to require the original actor, the original in this case Redux, React Redux. Redux. React Redux.
It's
Redux.
JDX.
Yeah, it's a new version. You don't know it yet.
Okay.
And now we will mock this one. Use selector. Just selector. And let's for now just function, and this thing is not doing anything. Okay. Just for now. Okay. Just for now. I just want to see if I can just mock it without having issues. Okay. This saying that just mock is in this case just mock is Redux. Where I am say just mock Redux. Stupid me. I think in this case, if I'm not mistaken, I have to call this guy React Redux has to be Redux. I think it's mock React Redux. Yes, I have to mock because it doesn't exist. Reading map. Okay, reading map. Now we already mock it, right? We already mock it. What I need is that you selector return something. And here, if I am not mistaken, I can just send them back the array. Okay. reading map. Okay. Cannot read properties or define it. Use selector. Use selector. Select vehicles.
Yes, select vehicles are coming from that adapter. I don't know, is it?
Yeah. Select vehicles is arriving here, right? Select vehicles is arriving from here.
Create entity adapter.
Uh-huh. It's from the state vehicles have vehicle, but we already have vehicles. That means if we already have vehicles, if I am not mistaken, select vehicles, right? And then I will have to also mark down selector. Vehicles up. Okay. Then we are having here, use selector, select vehicles. Select vehicle is coming from selector. The state is going from state, and vehicles up, vehicles, right? Vehicles up, vehicles. And I have it here, and that is what is arriving into that. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me just see. Okay. If I already have the, okay, here, I feel pretty sure that we already mock the use selector. Okay, if I already sure that we already have the mock selector, I think that I can just say it, use selector that I already intercepted, then I can just mock the implementation, and then this one is a selector function, and this one is the selection function that I am getting it right now, and this thing has to return me something. And what it has to return me, I think it has to return selection function, has to return the same thing here. It has to return the same stuff here. If I am not mistaken. Okay.
Yeah, in this case, do we need to put this data inside the vehicles array?
It's suppose right now, believe me that okay, use selector. You said, less, okay. Then use selector will be just a function. It's just a function. No. Mock in implementation, implementation. Use selector, yeah. Use selector, mock implementation. The mock implementation is arriving from this jet function. From there, I am taking it. Then, as you are seeing me suffering here, this is how I am suffering at work, guys. Like I didn't touch your code and anything. It's just what it is. Let me. I'm
What does it
sure
say?
that
If you hover it.
right now that it doesn't exist.
Should render the
not-
list of the cars.
Yeah. It's saying that it's not a function of yes. Let me just go. Okay. Okay. I hate you. Okay. Should render. Use selector mock clean. Yeah. Okay, use selector. That is what we are using. React Redux. We require actual, right? Require actual, yes. React Redux. Then we pass it a function. Here we have the mod configure state that we mock first.
What is mock configure state?
Is the state
Also.
that it was creating here. I think they created just they had to create it in this case mock configure state. I think it's just a state created. Let me see. Before each, like use selector, implemented state, yeah. Mock implementation. Then we have the callback, yeah. I have the callback. Then I am using the same callback. I am using the same callback and I am returning, but the only is this one, right? Yeah. Callback. Okay, let me just add it here and return it. Maybe it's running, suppose, and it's taking time. That means like it's possible to that is working. Or is block. Yarn this. Okay, one is failing. No, use selector, but we are doing pretty well, right? Use selector is getting from the function. For each callback knobs.
So it's putting it inside the before each and after each is cleaning up.
Yeah, but that will affect if we were having many functions, but we just have one.
One, yeah.
In that case, it will be. We already mocked the state. And here we are trying to mock the selector that it was is supposed to React testing library. Okay. Create scope, okay. Action type. Mock store, create a store with the state. The templates is that what we are having over there. Okay. A state template. Template is an object. When you dispatch an action, the use selector pool will subscribe to the changes to the store. It will be executed again to get the updated slide. If you just mock the return state slide, the feature is not working anymore. You need to pass the callback function inside the just mock. Just selector. Let me just see in this case.
Yay.
No. The selector, the Calvin. Ah, okay. This they are saying that this one is a real implementation. Okay, it doesn't return the recommendation way to create a mock store to provide a mock data is you import, you create the provider, create the store, and you have the components. You create a template. A mock store, you create a store. This is like what we are creating with the other one. And you return the state and this coming here. And here we have it. Select with store and subscription, query quality store or something.
It also has the dispatch. I'm not doing it, this mock store dispatch.
No, because right now, basically we, at the moment, we are not passing this one. We need to the dispatcher, that will be another problem. But right now, if you want to see where we are here. We are not even in this part yet. First, we had to, the dispatch didn't complain. This guy is the one that is complaining, that is making the subscription. Maybe we use the way or this person is doing it in this case. To selectors, stay templates. Okay, let's not use, in this case, what we have it into this one. And let's configure the store from Redux. Okay, configure store. Create a store, mock store, and update name. Okay. Then we have the root state. No, this is just a state is equal template. Then we have this create a store. Okay, then we have this create a store here. And it's having this create a store here. And there will be something like a state will be equals to, and I think we have to use this guy. That it will be the initial state that we have. State is not defined. Mock store will be create a store. The state is equals. Then the action. Then go to actions. Then those two. Templates, template map, load. But here is. I already got lost. And if I got lost, you are even more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. I already go because let me see. If we have to create a store, they create that is supposed what we are creating here, right? No. Mm. Okay, multiply use selector calls. Mock React Redux. They are just using it here. To be in the community, this is one thing. Say multiple selector calls. Okay, this part I am sure that we have to we have to intercept React Redux and we have to use it. Okay. Dispatch mock use then this case we use dispatch mock, it will be use a selector mock. Mhm. Mock custom selector. Mock selector, store, compress. But use a dispatch mock. From where is arriving that? Using select dispatch mock. Is arriving from this one, from React Redux. No, I am already lost and I will just confuse him more. In this case, mocking this part. We will do something. I will continue with this in the next class and I will mock it. I will take the time to read the documentation to mock it uh, the Redux completely because I think like now I will need to read the documentation and test till this is passing.
Maybe we can do
Uh,
something like I sent in a chat or in Slack chat.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In the Slack.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I sent something, some one image.
In the Slack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in the Slack, in the chat, right?
A Slack chat. In the chat, it's really inconvenient to see.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Did you make it work?
The ChatGPT told me to do it. Like I just told him to make the test with to test the data, and he made this. He made a lot of tests, but I just copy paste some like main
Did it
parts.
work?
Okay.
I didn't run it because I didn't set up the.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why.
Give it to me and pass me the code and I will try to run it. And or at least I will read it.
Okay.
Initial stay,
Send it.
render, and then with providing. You are send it to me in the Slack channel?
Yeah. Oh, in a
Here,
cohort. Yeah.
oh, it doesn't matter, it's okay.
Do you want me to send in a document?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You are doing too much. I appreciate. Okay. Mhm. Okay, if this isn't running, I will stop programming and
Okay.
okay. No, I don't know, but this is an important. This is just I think like we can just look
I
for
think we
this
can
and
leave some just one
just 1 second. I think like I can just install this guy here. I hate when this thing pass. Mhm. I think it's running right now.
there is a lot of tests.
Oh, no, there are not many.
Not many, but really.
We can just, I think like we can skip it. Okay. Maybe. Oh, material UI CSS is deprecate. Cannot read proper or undefined. But what is the undefined? That is a console warm. That is okay. The warm, I can shut them up. I think it's the same error. I still have it. Look, cannot read the undefined of map. ChatGPT arrived basically to the same error that we arrived at ourselves. Yes.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, look, we are arriving to the same inconvenient.
Select vehicles.
Yeah. Eh, ah,
I thought you just has you can't pass the initial state like the data.
yeah, that it will be, but I see like a render with provider.
But we have mock data. If you scroll up all the way on the top, like
Yeah. No,
what
but
should be the error?
the error is here. We are not mocking property, the hook. The hook is the one that is not returned to the data. But I cannot give you because when we are here, then use selector, use selector here has to bring me the state, and from the vehicles,
Yeah.
it is taken out inside vehicle exists these select vehicles and select the vehicle by ID, if I am not mistaken. Here, this state vehicle, that has to be existing over there. Okay. And that is something that we could see, like, for example, here. No, no, no. Oh, no, let's stop it, honestly. I don't have idea how to solve it right now.
Okay, yeah, we can, yeah, we still have time. Yeah, but anyway, thank you. We had this update, node update, and React update, so we need to try on our, and so yeah, and can you share that first test file? Yeah, from that.
Yeah, this was quite simple. Usually don't not many inconvenient.
Yeah, at least we can practice on this simple tests, just simple validations first.
But I think that there is a lot of value to learn to mock Redux. I will prepare it and I
Okay.
will bring you exactly that one in order to not to be wasting that much time next time.
It's gonna
I
be next
see.
Saturday, right? Not Friday. You are not on Friday.
No, I'm not on Friday, but it will be Saturday at the same time. Or what I could do is also to send you the code maybe Monday or Tuesday. You read it, and in this case, maybe you come with that already in your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, I think it makes even more sense.
We'll make more progress.
Yeah. We continue maybe with one or two more tests and we can add Cypress and I think like you will be ready to go with
Yeah.
testing at least.
Is it
Okay.
so? Just unit tests.
This is an integration test. Unit test is this one because it's just the component. Now here it will be an integration here into this list of vehicles. If you go and see it, you have more components. You have this vehicle table, and inside this vehicle table, you even have more components. And aside of that, is already this vehicle list is already have its own context. Then we can consider this one the integration test because you are not it's not just one component, it's a bunch of components integrated in the same one. That would be the second. Majority of time, unit testing could be a function or a component like this one that is stupid, that just get one prop and render the props and give you the information. But when you are just already looking for more data, this you have Redux, you have the component, and you have more component inside, then you will have in this case to do it. And I think like this table is a very nice for you to test. I think like you can test this table because what you will need to pass is these three components, three props, and you don't have you will only need to use table, but use table is arriving from React table. Maybe you try to mock it. It may be quite less complicated than Redux. It's up to you. I will tell you not to spend too much time into
So
testing.
the difference between the integration test and the unit test is just in integration test you have more complicated structure and like bunch of components inside.
Exactly. I
And
mean,
unit test is just simple testing only single
One
component.
function only.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Is there any other types of the testing?
end-to-end testing.
What is that?
For example, with Cypress, that you can look for the full workflow. For example, login, add the login, then look for something. Let's say like a one integration test could be like a login
Yeah.
parole, press enter, waiting for the other page to render, then click in the second page and see some information and look for one card, for example. But you will already have a database that you would use it for that kind of mocking.
Maybe you can show us on a few React, like briefly. How does
I
it work?
will. Yes, my idea is after we finish this, we go
Oh,
with
okay,
end-to-end test. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, he needs to install Cypress and
What's the difference between the Cypress and the Jest?
In this case, Cypress. Okay. Yes, Okay, we are using testing React testing library that is based on Jest. Jest doesn't have a browser itself. It's using something Electron to be running, but with Cypress, in this case, it's creating like a local host. It's running the full application over it, and you are using your application completely, and you never check function, never check like a props or thing like that. You more yes,
Like you.
and texting. Yes, exactly. You look like a user. In this case, you will be running like you have a browser. You basically have a browser, and the only thing that you are automatizing, like, okay, click here, click there, right here, right there. It's more like a user way to be tested.
Oh, okay.
And there are cool things because Cypress make a video, for example, make a video where it's click and do it, and when you have an error, it could show you the video. The error is here.
Okay.
It just it's, but they are very slow tests, and that is why so many companies not use it. And your Cypress mostly use it for the happy page, like a user. This is what I am expecting the customer to do it. For example, login. It will password, login, enter, and it will see this. And you can be waiting and never, okay, you will see it, just that. And add data, most of the time you don't add bad data. You are like a perfect data that it will fit exactly and it will save. And aside of that, you are not mocking any database. Like for example, right now I am trying to mock Redux. But when you are using Cypress, you will not mock Redux because Redux exists into the application. Then you will use it itself in order to be to perform your test. It will just be like a one user clicking. But listen, there are some testers that they are manual tester, right? The idea is that those manual testers that they are doing are passing into automation tester. Then there are some engineers that are called like a automate engineer, right? Tester. Then they write Cypress basically. Not all, but in general.
Okay. But when you make the changes with the Cypress, it connected, the application is connected to the
Database.
mock database, right? Not the production.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you don't want to be the production.
Changing the production data.
Yeah. That is the idea.
Okay. Thank you for the class.
Okay.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
You too. Bye-bye. Yes, guys, you wanted to tell me something?
Yeah, I was going to copy this. What is it? Did you send this? Copy render screen. Okay, yeah. Let me just copy it quickly.
Not a problem.
Just one or two.
Yeah.
Just okay, yeah, one. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.